Hello, welcome back to JM Football Look Alive. Wow. We are doing another draft video. We're drafting the best rushing season since the year 2000, and it's all brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook. Say hello to Shelfy, say hello to Justin Penix, say hello to Dalton Philly, and say hello to host Lucas.
Woo!
Hello.
Vice versa.
Who was first pick?
Shelf, you want it?
I mean, I'm throwing a dart at, like, what I think is the biggest name available, and if I get the year wrong, oh well. Because there's not that many.
I hate that logic so much.
Why? Adrian Peterson.
Fuck. All right, well, you took the right guy.
He's pretty good.
What year?
Dude, I don't freaking know. I don't know.
It was the year.
All of them. Every year of his career.
ACL.
Yeah, don't get the ACL year.
2009. Don't tell me that was the ACL
No.
year.
That's not the ACL year,
No,
but it's
but-
also not his best season.
I knew I wasn't going to get his best season.
2012.
You're right that 2012 is his best season. In
Defense?
2012, he had 2,097 yards. That's the most by anybody in the NFC since 2000. You did pick his year with his most rushing touchdowns.
Hey, we don't get points for that here. What's the yardage?
He had 18, which is a lot.
Nice.
You never had more than 12 any other year.
Wow.
But
That's why I had him in fantasy that year, and that's why I wanted to go
Sure.
with this season. So it was a touchdown year.
in 2009, he had 1,383 yards. That's his fourth best season. He had
AP's fourth best year. is a good number.
1,760 in 2008, the year before.
Nice. Good for him. What a dog.
I know who I'm taking with my second pick.
Tiki Barber.
I will be taking Tiki Barber. Sure. And I will be taking not his 2006 season because that was
fumbled a
his
lot.
last year, but his 2005 season was insane. I don't know where that is in the NFC echelon, but 2005 was a pretty good year for him.
You are right that 2005 is a pretty good year for him. He was my favorite player at the time. He had 1,860 yards. That's the most by any NFC East running back.
All right.
Good start.
Where does that rank overall?
Overall, it's Peterson, two guys, and then him.
So I hate to stay in the NFC East, but I am going to stay in the NFC East. I'm going to go with should have been a cowboy. We're going to go with Zeke. I believe his rookie year was his best year. He had 1,600 yards. I'm just trying to remember because when I've done.
Just picking the numbers out is nuts. I hope
Here's
you got it wrong.
So here's the problem.
I know what his rookie year is. Do you know what his rookie year is?
It's either 16 or 17, and I want to say it's 16 because that was my first year of scouting. I think he was involved my first year of scouting, so 16 Zeke.
Boy Scout?
2016 Zeke is correct. That is his rookie year and his best possible season.
Sure.
He had 1,631 yards.
Is that one of the other top three scores?
It is not.
Oh.
It's actually the third best NFC East score possible, so there is another one in between him and Tiki.
Back-to-back picks. I am going to go with an NFC West vehicle. There are some fun names on this list. I'm going to go with Todd Gurley.
Okay.
Have my choice. No, I'm not. No, I am not. I lied. I gave a name.
Name dropping is nuts.
I gave a name. I forgot.
Name dropping is
Shelfy is so happy. Oh, yeah,
Fine.
give me them names.
Hey.
No,
baby.
just do it again.
I
Do
got
it
you.
again.
I got you.
Do it again.
You're going to go to the early 2000s?
That's yeah.
We always forget that the greatest show on turf exists on this channel.
This is the greatest show.
And I want
That's
to
a lot of
thank,
receiving yards.
I want to
there,
thank the comments for bullying us into like, hey, remember that Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt exist.
Well, it's funny.
So
I am
then
going to go with their
though.
teammate.
Is Marshall Falk the
Marshall
Hank Aaron
Falk
of this channel?
Well, no. Marshall Falk of 2000 was the MVP winner.
Yeah.
So he had to have a good year.
Yeah, a lot of
Marshall
receiving
Falk
yards.
of 2000.
Can I give a
receiving
guess? I think Marshall Falk's 2002 season might be better.
Ooh.
I think he had
okay.
1,200 yards the year Dalton.
You would be wrong about that.
Hey!
In 2002, he had 953 yards.
Well,
in
fuck
2000, he had 1,359.
Hey, AP had
Not
more.
a lot.
He had 830 receiving yards,
The touchdowns.
and he had, between rushing and receiving touchdowns, 26 touchdowns. So
Crazy.
he was
That's unbelievable.
crazy. He had
Yo, back then he was blowing dinosaurs' brains. Old heads that were doing fantasy football were like, what is this dude? He's an alien. Unreal.
That's awesome.
So
I'll
that
put 1,300 in my range. There
is
you go.
his second best season in the 2000s. He had 13 more yards the next year, so not a huge difference.
Okay.
That is the sixth best NFC West season.
There's no need for me to go back to the East, but I'm just going to because
you're
in your
lazy and you're a Giants fan.
It's on my
and
brain.
You're the Jake of the JM football
Must
channel
be
with the
love
layups.
on the brain.
Well, I mean,
Layups.
I don't know if this is a great
I don't
year,
have one layup. Don't feel bad.
but this team was so dominant, man. I'm going to go with DeMarco Murray's 2014.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, it's like 1800. Damn
And
it.
with that, you have the 2 top NFC East seasons. He had 1,845 yards that year.
Well, how many?
1,845, which
Good, hell
is
yeah.
Good poll.
a really good amount.
I mean, I just
That's
knew
a
that
huge number.
they were dominant. They,
You know what?
they kicked ass.
That's a
that
huge
year.
number.
You know what sucks? He said the name and the year. I'm like, oh, that's like 1800. Because I completely forgot about him. Good call.
When you said Zeke, I'm like, oh well, I feel like there's maybe a better.
yeah,
rushing
I
year
forgot.
in
I just completely forgot.
Remember when the
like-
Eagles signed him and Chip Kelly put him in shotgun?
Yeah.
there. Him and Ryan Matthews.
Ryan Matthews, Chargers legend.
That makes it my turn, huh?
You have a Slim Shady year?
I don't because he got hurt a bunch, but I am guessing him right now. You're right on that. I can't take a Vibes team and not have Shady on it, who led the 2010s in rushing yards. But there's a couple years there that don't have a comma. I think there's one year there that has like a 14, and I'm hoping it was 2011.
2011 is his third best
Okay, so it's
year.
1,000. Yeah.
Once again, you're going with his career high in rushing touchdowns.
Fantasy, you know
He
it.
had, he had 17 rushing touchdowns that
Fantasy.
season.
Wow.
And 1,300 yards.
Take it.
In 2013, he had 1,600, which was the 5th best NFC East season.
1,300 on the dot in 2011?
1309.
09. Okay.
You're up again, Pop. 2 good picks.
I'm going to go safe on this pick to keep myself in this game as long as possible, and I am going to do recency bias. Last season, Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey in 2023 had 1,459 rushing
Okay.
yards. That is the 5th best NFC West season.
Is there another Shanahan year where a guy went off? I don't know.
Shanahan vehicle.
Matt Breida should have been Matt Breida circa 2019. It was not Matt Breida circa 2019. That is not an answer.
No, it was not.
Maybe the NFC South. Alvin Kamara has like not a great career. I mean, he's had a good career.
Not a great
but-
career. You heard it first.
No, no,
Justin
no, no,
Pennick
no, no,
said
no.
Alvin Kamara, not a great career.
No.
After he scored 4 touchdowns
Didn't play him
against
in a
Detroit and
single
Dallas.
fantasy
Me
league
neither.
last week. That was fun to watch.
Recording this after week 2.
All right, so I said Tiki Barber 2005.
Go Rondé Barber. Why
No.
not? Okay.
No,
Can we
don't.
not
We
say
actually
that
Go
name
Marion
out loud?
Barber.
We actually
Can we just stop with the Barbers? I sit down and I got to hear Rondé Barber's name.
I got to get a haircut anyway.
It's
So.
unbelievable.
we just talked about this guy in a sporkle, and he's not the Falcons' all-time leading rusher, surprisingly. But I loved Warwick Dunn growing up.
Same.
Not where I thought.
Better as the Buck. What is it with the 01 Bucks team right now?
I'm gonna go Warwick Dunn.
Or was it
when he was with the
That's
when he
scar
was with
tissue.
the Falcons? I think. Now I said Tiki Barber 05. I think Warwick Dunn's 05 season is also like very good.
Warwick Dunn in 2005 had his career high in rushing yards, 1,416. That is the 6th best NFC South season.
Look at you.
Lucas, you know how you said don't go with MVPs?
Yes.
I am going with another MVP.
That was bad advice.
What
You
year?
should
What year?
go
What
with
year? What
MVP.
year? What year? What year was the MVP?
So Sean Alexander.
Yeah,
For
I was
Seattle.
hoping this is what you were going to do.
So now
I know the year.
Come on, man. You got to know the year.
it's one of. So here's the thing. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You gotta know.
05 and 06 because it was him and LT back to back, belly to belly. I want to say
What
Sean
year was he on the
Alexander
cover
was
of
the.
Madden?
I don't know. You know I'm not good.
don't?
I don't know video games.
the year before that.
Don't
that
stop
doesn't.
giving him
That,
hints.
no, stop talking to me.
Stop.
That doesn't help.
He
That
broke
makes
his
it
foot
worse.
because he was on the cover of Madden. That was the whole thing back then. Would you live under a rock?
2005 Sean Alexander. Yeah. Okay. That didn't help me. You scared the shit out
I
of me.
thought it was
though.
2007.
So that
I'll
was
be honest with you.
that was bad advice,
I have no
Shelfy.
idea. I don't know anything. I told you guys at the beginning. I don't know you.
Shelfy. Sean Alexander was on the cover of Madden 07.
yeah, so
Okay.
I thought it was 2007 that he had a good year.
So 2006 would be the year before. 2006 would not have been good
LT
advice.
won. Yeah.
2005 is the correct answer.
I don't know years.
It's 1,880 yards. That is
That's a good
the
number,
best
dude.
NFC West season, the second best season that was still on the board.
I needed to have one good pick.
We almost,
Relax.
we almost forgot him
We're
in the
good.
touchdown draft.
We're
You
back.
remember that?
Before we get back to this week's trivia video, I want you to close your eyes with me. I want you to imagine that there's a crisp, cool breeze in the air. The leaves are falling. It is fall, and football is on every single weekend. And I want you to get in on the action with our partners at the DraftKings Sportsbook, the place to bet touchdowns. It's the home for touchdowns. And if you sign up for the DraftKings Sportsbook right now and use code JMFootball, all one word, you get $5. And bet $5 on anything, you get $200 back in bonus bets instantly when you use that code JMFootball. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Bet on some touchdowns. New customers, use promo code JMFootball. Bet just $5 on any wager. Get $200 back in bonus bets instantly. Promo code JMFootball only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. You'll be glad you did. Now imagine yourself watching some football.
And in my last pick, I am going to go to the NFC East. Again, I'm getting my East Coast and West Coast
please
vibes and
Don't say
bias
the only name I have
out of
left
here.
over there.
I won't be, I don't think. I'm going fun. RG3 had a great rookie season.
Yes.
But we're not going with him. We're going with his tailback.
Morris?
We're going Alfred Morris, 2012.
They get 1,600.
2012 Alfred Morris is the best available NFC East season.
It was
He-
more than 16, wasn't it?
1,613 yards. So now all of the top 5 NFC East seasons are off the board, or at least the players are off the board.
You didn't like Alfred Morris? Why? Because there's a big deal with him and RG3. That backfield
I
is
thought
awesome.
I thought there was somebody else's rookie year.
Well,
that was better.
you talked about Shanahan having another big guy. That's him.
I tried to trade Alfred Morris
Shit,
and
it
Tom
was not-
Brady for LaShawn McCoy that year in like week 4, and it got vetoed by the league
No, I
because
hate
they weren't
that.
convinced Gibson was good yet.
I wrote down David Johnson.
I love that.
It's either 2015 or 2016.
That's the years I was debating.
I'm going to say 2016.
I don't know. It's either 15 or 16.
So 2016 is the season. He had 1,239 yards.
Receiving.
He had 880 receiving
Really?
yards
Yeah,
as
that
well.
is-
I tried
For
to give you the
2,100
power.
yards from scrimmage, obviously incredible. But 1239, you're lucky you took 2016. In 2015, he only had 581 yards.
The one big year.
That would have been my sinker.
One of my favorite names on this channel. I don't know if I want to say him again here because it's probably just like 11 or 1,200. He never had like a monster season. He was just like really good for like 8 years. Nobody talked about it. Give me Todd Gurley 2019.
Oh,
Did I miss
late.
it? Did I miss
a little
it?
late.
I missed it.
17 or 18.
It is 2017, and that's who I was going to take on this.
Damn
next
it!
Yeah, he had 857 yards in
all right, that's not bad.
2019.
No,
So not
that-
the
that
end of
knocks
the
me
world.
out. That knocks me out.
His best season, he had 1,305 yards.
And I'm a
So
1,300-yard team so far, so that would
Yeah.
have been perfect.
Yeah.
You're not out of it.
Ah,
we just
see, I
got
told you. I knew it. I knew it.
In third place with 5,008 yards, averaging 1,252 per player, we have Shelfy.
Okay.
In second place with 6,360 yards, only 123 off the lead, we have Justin Pennant.
Oh, I have the lead. All right.
And then in first place, 123 yards ahead of him with 6,483, averaging 1,600 yards a pick, we have Dalton Feely.
Nice.
Nicely done, Mike.
All right.
Throw it on.
You have one more pick. I would like you to pick, so then I can pick. That's how
I'm
this
just
goes.
going to keep picking cool names from my younger youth fantasy football teams, and I will go with Clinton Portis
Oh. Hell yeah.
in 2006.
Yeah.
I have no idea for Portis. Good player. I just don't know his years.
2006, I think that may be a little too late for him
I
now.
almost said 5. Don't tell me 5 was like 1,500 yards, Lucas. I hate when you look at me like that.
So,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. In 2005, he had 1,516
Oh my gosh!
yards. That would have been the sixth best NFC East season. In 2006, he only played 8 games, and he had 523 yards.
I did the same thing with both of my picks this round and just knocked myself out of it. Had a chance to bring myself in it.
That's tough, dude. And you said
Good names,
05,
bad years.
You said 05, 1,500. That's unbelievable, dude.
Yep, I know it.
So my Nebraska Cornhuskers.
There we go.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Amon Green.
Yeah, gamer Amon Green.
NFC North, Green Bay Packers. I'm between 2003 and 2002, but I wrote down 2003, so we're going with 2003.
2003, Amon Green is correct. That is the best pick still on the table.
Attaboy.
He had 1,883 yards.
I've never been more proud to get blown out in my life. He's nailed every pick.
Is
Bang.
the second
Bang.
best NFC North season behind that Adrian Peterson 2,100 yards.
Nice.
Good job, Pennick. Attaboy. I am taking your vibes a little bit because I'm going to go with one of my favorite college running backs out of Boise State, Doug Martin.
Oh.
Was fun with the Bucks. He had one good year.
Oh, I don't know.
You can't say that. It's not 2014. It's either 12 or 13.
I was 2 years off.
Yeah, I just don't know because I'm now mixing up my fantasy year versus good year because he had a big game versus the Raiders. He put up 4 touchdowns. He had like 250 yards in this game, and I just don't remember if it was 12 or 13. Either way, we're having a good time. One of my favorite running backs ever, Doug Martin, 2012.
2012 is correct.
Good.
Good bull.
You
were
would have
big in-
left 1,000 yards on the board there if you went 2013. He had 1,454 in 2012 and 456 in 2013. He did have another big year in 2015,
With the Raiders, or no?
1,402. No, still with
For the
Tampa.
Bucks? Okay. I'm going vibes again. I'm going fantasy football again. Another receiving back. Matt Forte was a very good player for the Chicago Bears. He does not get a lot of love.
The year is tough, though.
The year is tough, and I'm willing to take that chance.
Handful of like 900-yard seasons in there.
Wait, hold on. I might call a crazy audible if I'm thinking of the right year. I'm going fantasy brain. I'm going to take – if anyone wants Matt Forte, it's okay.
Thank you.
Because if this is right, this is bonkers. Jordan Howard had one big year at the Bears.
I was hoping somebody
I don't
said
think
it.
it's that big. I debate between 2 years, but I want to say it's 2016.
Him
So
and there's
Jordan
a-
Howard,
and-
2016. I
Didn't
hope
he
it's
wind
not
up on the
15.
Eagles?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, there's
Jordan
also,
Howard,
there's also a
2016.
Panthers running back that had one great year. I can't think of the name, and I'm not going to say it, too.
2016, Jordan Howard. It was his rookie season, which was his best season. He had 1,313 yards.
Some fun vibes. Okay.
All right, I'm going back to the South.
Way down south, Waffle House.
Same team, the Falcons. I'm allowed to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not the same player.
Michael Turner.
I'm literally never going to get a pick. I'm going to be here for 20 minutes after this. He just took my layup. I'm
going to go with 2009.
2009, let's take a look.
There's no way. If that's a good pick, I'm going to be heated.
Was he a Charger still?
No, he was
Okay.
he was a Falcon. He came over to the Falcons in 2008, and that was his best
the year.
season.
20 yards on week 1.
In 2008, he had 1,699 yards. In 2010, he had 1,371.
Are you going to give me a stinker?
But in 2009, he only had 871.
Puts me back in it.
He played 11 games that season.
We're alive, Justin. You're leaving the door open.
That 2008 season is the best possible NFC South season.
I need 2 south, 1 north.
2 south, 1 north? Okay.
And he already decided who he's taking for the North. Because when you said Matt Forte, he was like, thank you. Thank you so much.
Take him. I just don't know a good year to tell you. For sure.
I don't know what year either.
Like, it was.
I know what window it was.
Okay.
I have a couple of his rookie cards even. Don't ask.
Take Justin Fields as take Justin Fields.
It's not going to be that bad.
and take Justin Fields as 2022 and get crazy.
I feel like Mark
Did he have
Ingram
1,000
had a year.
yards? I don't know.
I think it's like 900 or 1,000, yeah. I think I'm going to do that.
What was Alvin Kamara's rookie year?
2017.
Thank you. Can I do Mark Ingram 2016?
You can do that.
Oh, evil manipulation.
If that works out, fantastic.
that was evil.
No, it wasn't.
I'm in last. What do you mean?
Hey, he asked the question. I
It
answered
was
it.
evil manipulation.
It's a fair trade.
That was Mark Ingram's second best season as a member of the Saints. He had 1,043 yards.
take it.
Funny enough, his best season was
2017 when he split with Kamara. Yeah, they had a really good offense.
Okay.
Aaron Jones had one big year for the Packers. I know it was another one of those big touchdown years, but I feel like there was like 11 to 1,300 yardage in there. And something's telling me it was 2019.
Something in the way.
my whole draft, really.
Underneath
That was a
the
pick, by the
bridge.
way, over there.
Oh, that was a pick? I'm
Yes.
sorry. There was a lot. Okay, 2019 Aaron Jones is what you said, correct?
Yes.
He had 1,084 yards.
Okay.
That's his third best season, but as you keep doing, his career high in rushing touchdowns. He had 16.
That's
that year.
unreal.
Listen, man. I know my fantasy points.
Well, I have one West and one North left. Do you have? You're both done in the West, so I have to go in the North here. I could go Justin Fields' 2022 and get really fun.
That's
Really
awesome.
Wacky. But that's not a good answer. It's just not a good answer.
I mean, he's eligible.
He's
He's eligible.
Panic. He definitely ran for 1,000 yards. Guaranteed.
All right, give me Justin Fields' 2022.
1 sec. It's really funny. 2022, Justin Fields had 1,143 rushing yards with 8 rushing touchdowns.
1,000.
Really? Like,
Unbelievable.
not a terrible pick by any means.
When he said he feels like he's up there with Lamar in terms of running, he really wasn't lying.
In terms of running,
In terms of
yeah,
running,
sure. It's just Lamar does
He can
other
run.
things.
Lamar just does other things.
Okay. NFC North. I said Matt Forte. I'm going to throw a dart at a dartboard and hopefully it hits. Give me Matt Forte and give me 2010. Matt Forte.
I need you to get it done, man.
So that is not his best possible season. That
Fine.
was in 2013. He had 1,300 yards,
Rookie Euro 8.
but he was a very consistent guy. He
1,000?
had 1,069 yards in 2010.
Okay.
What year was his rookie
fantastic.
year?
and this is your final pick, right, Dalton?
This is Dalton's final pick. As an FYI, currently Dalton is up by 62 yards.
Wow.
So all you need to do is
Okay.
beat him by 62 yards. Matt Forte's rookie year was 08. He had 1,200 yards.
Thought so.
Okay.
I don't have a
That's
good
all I
West
had to wait
answer.
right now.
Falcons.
That
Okay.
rookie card.
My last one, I am going to go recency biased. He had a lot of carries last year. I'm hoping he had close to 1,000 yards. I think he did. Chuba Hubbard, 2023.
Whew. Little Chubba Hubba, baby.
Little
I
Chuba.
think there's a Panthers running back floating out there that have one good year.
I don't know the year. I know exactly what you're talking about.
2023, Chubba Hubba, had 902 yards.
Oh, man, they had to feed Miles a
Okay.
little bit. They gave him some money.
All right, now here's what I need to do. I need to beat Dalton Philly. This next guest needs to beat him by.
You need 964 yards to tie. So you need to have at least 964 yards.
Is James Conner's 2023 season enough?
He went to a layup for the win.
Let's go find out.
You can't. I'll say nothing wrong with going to a layup for a win, but if you get a layup wrong for the
You're
win,
not hearing the end of it. You're not hearing the end of it.
In 2023, James Conner had 1,040 yards.
Nice.
You beat him by 76. Now, Shelfy, if you can just get a 3,600-yard
Yeah.
season, you're right there.
give me Peyton Manning in 2008.
Known rusher.
We're gonna say Jonathan Stewart, 2015.
Jonathan
That's
Stewart.
on the late side, but it was his last good year. He had 989
Ah,
yards.
Okay.
09 was his best with 1100.
call.
Good call.
Good call.
Did I win?
Yeah, dude, that was
Oh
like
my
the
God! I
whole
beat Dalton
thing.
Philly in a draft.
Told y'all it was a 1v1, but my
Whoa!
team's got vibes, baby. We got vibes.
It only took 7 years.
In third place with 8,647 yards, 2,600 off the lead, we have Shelfy. In second place, losing his first draft, he had 11,221 yards, which is 76 off the lead. Dalton Feely. And then back-to-back champ with 11,297 yards, just beating Dalton. We have Justin Pennick.
Good shit.
Making up for the Michael Turner flop. So the best lineup is 2000. In the NFC East, we have 05 Tiki Barber with 1860 and 2014 DeMarco Murray with 1845. In the NFC North, we have 2012 Adrian Peterson with 2097 and 2003 Amon Green with 1883. In the NFC South, we have 2008 Michael Turner with 1699 and 2003 unmentioned Deuce McAllister at
Oh.
1,601.
Okay.
In the West, we had 2005 Sean Alexander had 1,880 yards, and then unmentioned 2006 Frank Gore had
We've
1,695.
never talked about Frank Gore.
Marshawn Lynch wasn't mentioned either. I was shocked.
Some of the best unmentioned guys. We had 2012 Marshawn Lynch had 1,590. 2006 Steven Jackson had 1,528. 2000 Robert Smith, 1,521.
Vikings. Oh.
2008 D'Angelo Williams had 1,500 yards.
That's
Good job,
Panic,
everybody.
congratulations.
Hold on, can I get a career high on Steven Jackson? We're not leaving this video without me saying Steven Jackson's name.
1,528 in 2006.
Bang.
Shout out Steven Jackson.
Like,
Bang.
comment, subscribe. We love doing these drafts. Jam Football Trivia. Justin Panic,
I'll
congratulations.
get better at these. I'm going to prep on my football reference.
Like and subscribe, baby.
We'll see you next time.